At my wedding, my mother-in-law stood up and sneered. This poor boy thinks he can provide for my daughter? Pathetic! My wife just laughed. I said nothing. But this morning, my phone blew up with 13 missed calls. I never thought I'd be sharing this on Reddit, but after the events of this morning, I need to get this off my chest. My wife Ava and I got married last Saturday. We kept it relatively modest, rented a local venue, invited around 80 people, nothing extravagant but still nice. Eva looked stunning in her dress, and everything was going perfectly until the wedding toasts began. Some context, I run my own auto repair shop. It's not glamorous, but I've built it from scratch over the last 5 years. Eva is a research assistant at the local hospital. We're not rich, but we're comfortable and happy. My Mill Becky, however, has always looked down on me because I work with my hands and didn't go to college. During the toasts, my best friend Santiago had just finished his speech when Becky grabbed the microphone. She'd been drinking champagne all evening, and I could tell by her face this wasn't going to be good. Eva squeezed my hand under the table. "I'd like to say something about our happy couple," Becky announced, her voice dripping with sarcasm. The room went quiet. You know, when Eva first brought Daryl home, I thought it was just a phase. I mean, really, a mechanic? But here we are, 3 years later, and my daughter is actually marrying him. People started shifting uncomfortably in their seats. Eva's sister Haven looked mortified. "This poor boy thinks he can provide for my daughter? Pathetic." Becky's voice rose. Eva had such potential. She could have married someone successful, someone with a real career. Instead, she's settling for a grease monkey who probably can't even afford a decent house without a mortgage. I stayed calm, but I could feel my jaw clenching. Eva stood up so fast her chair fell backward. "How dare you?" Eva shouted. "Daryl built his business from nothing. He owns his shop outright, and we just bought our house with the money he saved. He works harder than anyone I know, including you, Mom. All you do is sell overpriced houses and drink wine at lunch." The room erupted. Eva's dad, Lawson, who's divorced from Becky, started slow clapping. "Classic Becky," he muttered, loud enough for nearby tables to hear. "Always making everything about status." Becky wasn't done. "Oh, please. His little garage? I drove past it yesterday. Barely any cars there. Probably because people in town know better than to trust their vehicles to someone who learned from YouTube videos instead of proper schooling." That's when I noticed something odd. Several guests were looking at their phones, whispering. Santiago caught my eye and mouthed, "Check your phone." I had 13 missed calls, all from different clients, all within the last hour. "You want to talk about my business, Becky?" I stood up slowly, my voice steady. "Funny you should mention it being empty yesterday. Know why? Because we were closed for my wedding weekend. But since you brought it up, how many of my customers have you been talking to? Because suddenly they are all calling me about concerns. They've supposedly heard about my work." Becky's face went white. Brittany, her best friend and real estate partner, suddenly found her plate very interesting. Ava was scrolling through her phone now, her face getting